Welcome back to another episode of Kira Kira. The previous episode, we got out of work with Kashiwara, went to a club. Oh, and Tom was there too. And then his friend weirdly approached us. What else? There was some sightseeing, except for the main guy. He was too busy looking at the planes, and now we're back at work again. I'm used to the hustle of work now. There's not much to remember since the work is designed for temporary workers. The place is really packed today, but I'm getting my job done smoothly. Yeah, so many people, wow. I show my gold core workers who can carry 3 plates at the time on my arm, and they love it. The tricks I leaned in my old work come in handy. It feels good to be complimented. The work atmosphere is also great. Kirari asks the locals to speak in Okinawa dialect, which is totally like a foreign language. We don't understand anything they say, but Kirari is happy just hearing it. Kirari loves the phrase, Gubiri Sapira. Let me go ahead and Google what the hell does that mean. I mean, the original probably is gonna give us the meaning in the next sentence probably. Google was not giving me anything, but it autocorrected into Guarabira, which is a city of Brazil. So what does that mean anyways? It means goodbye, and she repeats it every time somebody passes by during the lunch break. Thank you. I also try to remember, but I can't get the meaning at all, so I give up. Is that Ryukyu Kingdom? They have a separate culture? After the restaurant work, I gripe while eating because I can't remember a damn thing. I heard they even have a different dialects within Okinawa. Even they sometimes don't understand each other. It's like Tokyo and the Chigi dialects.
このゴーヤー、すごく美味しいですよ。やっぱり新鮮なんでしょうかね。
Yoik. Kashiwara recommends the food to me. Hey, are you listening?
でも、今日は私たちのために、せっかく沖縄の家庭料理をいろいろと作ってくれたんですから、温かいうちに味わいましょうよ。
Kashiwara looks confused. You're right. I guess you got used to me and sometimes ignore what I say, you know that?
そうですか？あ、この天ぷら、もずくですよ。もずくにこんな食べ方があったんですね。
Kashiwara indulges in the food, so I give up talking to her about the dialects and pick the tempura. The crunchy breading comes first, and the sticky texture inside follows. Don't make me hungry. In Tokyo, there's only one way to eat mozuku, more hungry than I already am, which is dipping it in wine car. But this way, I guess a lot more people will like it. Today's meal is goya champulu, mozuka tempura, miso soup, and stirred carrots with pork, which is called shite konirichi. It's not hard to find goya champulu in Tokyo anymore, but this one tastes way better. I'm gonna Google goya champulu. Goya champulu, please, Google. Champuru is an Okinawan stir-fry dish. This is considered a representative dish of Okinawan cuisine. Champuru generally consists of tofu, combined with some kind of vegetable meat or fish. Would I like to try it out? Yeah, sure. It's incredible to have 3 side dishes. It's luxurious. The chef is really kind. I have to eat with respect like Kashiwara said. But I've never seen the ingredients used in the menu. Did you get them for us?
社員食堂でもらってきたらしいですよ。
Oh, I must thank them for that. It's not a freebie though. The other workers had to go to another location for help in the last hour, so the 2 of us have to do the cleanup. We get this meal in return, but it's still too luxurious to pay off. If I ate this in Tokyo, it would definitely cost more than 1,000 yen. We eat while chatting. Our conversation echoes in the quiet hall.
なんだか こういう生活っていいですね。
Kashiwara smiles. This kind of lifestyle?
はい。毎日みんなと一緒に働いて、仕事の後は厨房で美味しいまかないを食べて、そして寮で眠るんです。こういう仕事終わりの雰囲気は素敵です。
Surely, after work is their happy time. There's no denying that.
キラちゃんとアルバイトしてる時もこんな感じですか？
Sort of. The food from that store was also good. She loved it.
知ってます。よく聞かされました。
Kashiwara smiles.
そういえば、あの子がバイトの話をするとき、前島さんのこともかなり言ってましたよ。だから実際会うまではどんな人だろうって思ってました。
What did she tell you? She must have been bad-mouthing me.
とんでもないです。すごく優しくて親切な人だって。あんまり褒めるものだから、かえってキラちゃんは良くない男の人に騙されてるんじゃないかって心配してたくらいで。
I don't know what to answer when somebody compliments me like this because I'm crooked. I don't think she... Am I reading this right? Crooked? Yep. I don't think she was wrong. I didn't pull hanky-panky, but I guess I am a bad guy. That sounds flippant?
そんなことないと思いますけど。
Kashiwara sadly frowns.
前島さんがそういうことを言うと、私としてはちょっと悲しいです。
She says really frankly, so I also feel sad. I shouldn't have said that. And it makes me think. Maybe she really does love me. Sorry. I apologize from the bottom of my heart.
いいんです。
She shakes her hand.
でも私も大学生になったらアルバイトをしてみたいです。
She puts her chopsticks in the rice bowl. She's finished her meal. But I wonder what your grandpa will say.
そうですね。多分反対すると思います。
I think it do allow you to work at home if you were using a computer? But that's not the kind of job you want to do, right?
はい。もっと体を動かす仕事をやりたいです。でもそれは多分このままじゃ絶対許してはくれません。
Kashiwara starts laying her medicines on the table. It reminds me that she's a sickly person. There are lots of pills. This amount looks kinda bad for your body rather than beneficial. But they're all working fine, right? I stare at those pills.
どうでしょう。もしかしたらこっそり悪さしてる薬も一つくらいあるかもしれません。
Kashiwara jokes and starts picking them up. She gulps them down.
さて、後片付け始めますか。
She stands up. Okay. I also stand up. But I believe you'll be fine someday. I start working today as usual. At the buffet, Karate is doing an excellent job, unlike before. She looks like she's having fun. She's such a pervert. Okay. Shinny is above average at anything she does, and she looks calm and experienced already. Kashiwara is a bit slow, not really suitable for the buffet work, but she's doing her utmost. After I compliment them like this, is something good waiting for me or what? Don't expect for somebody to suck your dick off. Anyway, I think we're contributing to the huddle, and that's admirable. You got this job through Yuji-san. That fact sometimes bugs me though. And what about my job performance?
前島君は天才だね。
Thank you. A woman co-worker compliments me.
おしぼりを丸める天才だ。 入ったばっかりなのに、こんなに綺麗に適切な硬さで作れる人なんかめったにいないよ。
She tells me that every time I roll the hand towels. Oh, really? I'm not really concentrating on them. I don't understand because I'm just doing it normally.
そうなのよ。まさしくおしぼりの天才とはあなたのことだわ。あなたたち短期で帰ってしまうのはもったいないわね。柏原さんはお客さん受けがすごくいいし、あなたはおしぼりの天才だし。
She's popular, but you're a loser, but you're great at hand towels. Excuse me, but am I only good at hand towels?
他の仕事もまあまあよくできてるけど普通ね。でもおしぼりの作り方だけは別。本当におしぼりを丸めるために生まれてきたみたいな人ね。
Yay, we're born to feed the rich. I know she's complimenting me, but I have mixed feelings. Everything is born with at least one talent? But what if mine is just rolling the hand towels? I do feel sad if I was born to do just that. Well, I'm not convinced we finished a day's work. We have a day off tomorrow. And if we work for 2 more days, this part-time job will be over. We'll work 1 day longer than we planned, but that's no problem. Everybody's great in the workplace, and we feel like grown-ups through our jobs in the hotel. On the way back from work, we decide to go out tomorrow. We'll decide the destination tomorrow morning. Then we all retreat to our own dorms. I buy a bottle of Awa Morty. I got hooked on it last time I drank with Tom. I knock on his door to thank him for the other night, but he seems to be out. Maybe he's working today? The next day, we get in the van and head south to Naha. Naha is the center of Okinawa and close to Shuri. We decide to go there because it's the most popular place for beginner tourists like us. A blue sky, the ocean, white sand, tropical greens, and sunshine. The van runs through the incredibly beautiful scenery.
今日の昼料理は沖縄名物ヤギ料理だ。
Go with the shows. Hey. Karate declares while burying her head in the guidebook in the backseat.
ヤギ料理って沖縄名物にそんなのがあったんだ。
She and me is surprised as so am I.
昔は祝い事の時に食べる特別なごちそうだったんだって。ヤギの刺身、ヤギ汁なんかが代表的な料理みたいだよ。
Raw goat meat? Is it like those... is it like raw horse meat or raw beef? I wonder what it tastes like.
興味あるでしょ。あのね、お刺身は割とあっさりしていて、ヤギ特有の匂いが少なくて、ヤギ初心者にもおすすめですって書いてあるよ。で、ヤギ汁っていうのはね、これはかなり癖が強いんだって。
Oh, the meat has a peculiar smell? Is it gamey type of smell or what?
さらに上級者はチーリチーっていう血を使った料理に挑戦するといいらしいよ。全体的にすごい匂いだって書いてあるけど、羊みたいな味がするのかな。楽しそうじゃない？あともう一つ代表的な料理はヤギの睾丸で。ねえ、それってさ、ゲテモノとかじゃないの？
Well, I heard some people eat both testicles. I don't know. Chinny frowns.
失礼なこと言っちゃダメだよ。これはちゃんとした沖縄文化に基づく料理です。そうなの？沖縄はね、中華文明の影響が強いからお肉とかいろんな部位を大切に食べるんだよ。豚なんかひづめと鳴き声以外は全部食べるって言うんだから。ヤギだっていろんなところを食べるのは、それって限りある生き物を殺して食べて生きていかないといけない人間という悲しい生物にとっては大事なことだよね。はあ、人類の英知。
Hooves. Are those like... not even like... I think they're similar to... what human nails are made of, I think, if I remember right even. I know you're trying to, it makes sense why nobody would eat them. I know you're trying to make it sound good, but it's not working. I'm interested in that kind of food, but I don't feel like it today. Because we can finally tour, so I want to have something simply good and popular.
ねえ、昼ご飯を挑戦の場所にするのはやめない？もっと安心して食べられるようなのにしようよ。
Chiani is begging? Chiani can't eat any kind of meat, so goat is out of question? Kirari must know this. Did she forget because she's too into food now? I agree with Chiani on that point. But Kirari insists. She reads on the guidebook.
でもね、すごく需要競争にいいとも書いてあるよ。これサリナちゃんのためにも良くない？焼き料理を食べると血圧が上がるなどとも言われていますが、それは迷信で、ヤギ肉はタンパク質、カルシウム、リンおよび鉄分が高く、脂質も低めのヘルシーな食材です。だってさ、さすが長寿の国の伝統料理だね。ねえ、サリナちゃん、食べたくなったでしょ？
God damn it, Kirari. Since Chiani and I are against the idea, Kirari tries to appeal to Kashiwara.
でもキラちゃん、その下の方に、ただし脂身などを一緒に煮込む調理法も一般的に行われているため、万全を期すならばやっぱり高血圧の方は避けた方が賢明かもしれませんって書いてあるよ。
I don't think Kirari will care about that. Oh. Scares. Kirari can't say anything. Well, we don't have to stick to the goat. There must be some other good stuff.
そうだよ。私は今日はあっさりしたもの食べたいな。キラリ、次のおすすめ料理は何？
Minotaur's testicles. Chiani chimes in with me.
わかったよ。じゃあ第2候補を発表するね。国際通りを少し下がったところにあるイラブ専門店で。
What's an irabu?
海蛇。
Kirari sounds cheerful. In the end, we decided on Okinawa soba, which Chiani has always wanted to eat. The wheat noodles are soaked in a bonita beef soup with rib meat on top. This is soki soba. Since Chiani can't eat meat, her noodle is meatless. We find the restaurant without checking the guidebook, but it's really good. I heave a sigh of relief because we don't have to try the goat meat. After we finish the meal, we park the car near Shuri. We take a walk around the sightseeing spots. First, we head to Shujira Castle. It used to be the Ryukyu Kingdom's capital, and it's located on a gentle hill. The stone pavement from the ancient days is often used for movie shooting. The white pavement looks strangely fresh in the vivid blue sky and greens. The main tourist spot is Shujira Park. It costs money to go in, but it isn't much, so we decided to go in. Just like other tourists, we enjoyed the view and the vividly colored sculptures. The temperature is slightly higher than Tokyo, but it isn't that hot. The humidity is much lower, so it's much better here. I feel more comfortable than in Tokyo. The air is definitely different, it's drier here. When we take a break after our walk, the breeze feels so great I almost fall asleep. I never feel like napping in the humidity of Tokyo, but the sunshine is much stronger here. I need to wear a hat. The girls put on sunscreen to avoid suntan. I usually don't care, but I borrow it today. It's okay to tan, but I don't want the swelling or chaps. But tanning can be bad. It can turn into dark spots or dry skin, so girls shouldn't tan. It's a request from someone who loves fair-skinned girls. Me. So we happily tour in the comfortable weather. After Shuri Castle, we go out to Kokusai Dori and buy unique ice cream you can find only in Okinawa. And we see they're selling skin of a pig's face at the store, and we wondered if we should get it as a souvenir. Anyway, we're having fun. They say it's a hassle for men to shop with girls, but I'm fine. I don't get bored with seeing exotic stuff in the storefronts. And around the sunset, Kirare says she wants to go to the club Kashiwara and I went with Tom.
そうね。こっちでもやっぱりライブとか見ておきたいな。これはもともとバンドのツアーなんだから。
Chiani sounds as if she remembered it only just now. Do we still have to stick to it? We're having fun already. Even so, she says she still wants to see it. So, we decide to go there? I'm not sure if I remember the route, but Kashiwara remembers where to turn. Even though I came here before, the inside is packed with foreign people, so I still a little feel nervous. But the owner remembers us. I tell him I brought some more friends.
Oh, 気に入ってくれて嬉しいです。
Nice! He talks to me in shaky Japanese and hugs me. I feel a bit embarrassed at his friendly greeting. We enjoyed the music from a band formed by the US Marine soldiers and also good food. This is a good holiday. We decided to leave early because we don't want to be late for tomorrow's work. When we get out of the club, we notice Kirari isn't there. Where did she go? Chiani and Kashiwara look at each other. I'm not surprised because it's usual. We go back in and find Kirari caught by a middle-aged foreign man. To be more accurate, she's just talking to the man. In English, though.
どうしたの？
Kirari brightly smiles at Chiani's question.
今度ここで一緒に演奏しないかって言われちゃった。
That sounds a bit sudden.
この人もバンドやってて、ここでよく演奏してる人なんだって。
It began like this. First, he patted her shoulder. He did that because he thought Kirari was a kid who wandered in, so he tried to caution her. But after they cleared up the misunderstanding, they introduced each other, and they talked about their bands. So, did you have that conversation in English? I'm startled. Kirari nods. That's great. I'm astonished. Not really, given the fact that I found out about certain stuff through what's the official novel called again? What's Daredrops versus D2B? Across the Future? I think that's the visual I'm thinking of. Yeah.
大したことないよ。同じ人間同士なんだから、顔を見合わせてれば意思の疎通って結構取れるんだよ。私の英会話なんか片言だもん。
Yoink. I know what you're saying, but she's tough. She could survive in any country, even if somebody threw her out of Japan. It's more like her to live that way than live like ordinary people. On the contrary, I do die alone in loneliness if it was me.
猫と同じだよ。よーく見てれば気持ちはわかる。
I've never understood the cat, so I don't know what she's trying to say, but I kind of get it.
でも立ち止まるときは一言言わないとダメだよ。みんな心配したよ。ごめん。でもいい話だと思わない？ちょうどバイトが終わった次の日にさ、この人たちステージに上がるんだって。その時演奏しようよ。
Oh, yes, you still have shifts to do.
どうする？
Chiani stares at me confused at the sudden offer.
前島さん、
Kashiwara smiles at me. Okay, we'll do it.
やりませんか？私、ここのお客さん相手に演奏したら面白いと思うんですよね。
It's rare for her to suggest something. She must be feeling a bit sad because our trip is almost over. But Japanese indie bands like us usually don't play in this place. And the audience consists of foreign people from their home of music. Can we really please them with our performance? I know it's most likely the second option, but I'll check the guide just be sure we're still gonna be in a good ending. The part of Kashiwara. Yep, bring it on! Bring it on! We'll perform here! We performed in front of the familiar people at the school festival, and now we don't have to worry about any options anymore, because there won't be any. We performed in front of the familiar people. So well. Anyways, in the local clubs, he performed with the backup of Stage Animation! And third, in front of strangers. In the street performances in front of non-rock lovers, we were succeeding in getting the attention of more and more difficult audiences. And at the end of our tour, we get a chance to perform in front of an audience from the home of rock and roll in Okinawa, the capital of J-pop. If this were a video game to beat the last boss, we can't turn around after completing all the missions. Let's do it! This place is the best choice for our tour's finale. We'll succeed in this difficult show, dissolve our band, and become a legend.
別にそんな気合い入れなくても、きっと普通にちゃんと頑張れば楽しんでくれると思うよ。ここはそういうみんなで楽しんでくれる優しい雰囲気のお店みたいだし。
Shianese thinks my determination. Why are you saying that? Well, the better if we're determined like that.
そうだね。私もそういう盛り上がり方好き。
Take a karate. Karate supports me, now I'm getting worried too. Okay, we're doing it. Can you tell them that, Karate? Karate smirks and I ask her that.
自分の言葉で伝えなよ。
Me no speak English. She says something to him without waiting for my answer. The man looks at me. Karate must have set a trap for me. I can't follow her here. I'm going to do it. Just one phrase will be enough. Just as long as I can tell him we take this challenge. I hope I can come up with a phrase that sounds witty and cool. I look for the best phrase on my hand. I point at him, ready to go. We will rock you! The foreign middle-aged man gets startled for a bit, but then starts laughing out loud. I guess I said something funny. Yeah, did I say something wrong? I whispered to Kashiwara right by my side.
意味は通じてると思います。
That's not a confirmation. Okay, I tried to sound like I'm ready to take the fight though. He's laughing good though, I don't know why. Then he finishes laughing.
Okay, okay.
He does the thumbs up just like Freddie Mercury. I know I implied that, but I wasn't kidding. I thought I said something cool. I feel a bit sad now. Then this next band starts playing and he goes away into the crowd. Since we still have time, we decide to go to Zampa Cape. The Cape has a 30-meter high cliff and there's a lighthouse at the top. It's casting the light far in the dark. It's a sightseeing spot, but there's nothing other than the lighthouse. Tourists can get inside the lighthouse, but since it's late, it's already closed. The guidebook says the view is excellent from the top. Since we can't get inside the lighthouse, we have nothing to do here. I can only find people fishing. When we're talking about what kind of fish they can get, one person turns around and shows us inside his tackle. There are lots of fish in there. He says he's going to grill them with butter. After we return to the dorms, I think I'm practicing for the show, but I'm too tired for that because I was walking around in the heat. I crash in bed. The next day and day after, we work hard. We do our utmost, especially in the final day.
もったいない。ここに残って働きなよ。
What we will do without our perfect towel master? My coworker asks me to stay near the end of the restaurant work.
こんなにおしぼりが上手な人、めったにいないのに。
I'm not convinced I can live a life rolling just 10 towels happily, so I politely turned down her offer. Hey Kashiwara, are you practicing your guitar? They'll perform at Geisha tomorrow, and we already decided to set the list. We decided to set list. I practiced by myself at night, but I'm a bit worried since we haven't practiced as a band.
はい、少し。今日のお昼にも3人で合わせたりしましたよ。
And we've been having swagging off. Oof. You did? You should have invited me.
声をかけようとしたら、もう寝るっておっしゃってたので。
You're right. I was extremely sleepy then, but I should have joined you. Tomorrow we'll perform some songs we've never done in front of anybody before. We practiced one time in spring, but it makes me nervous to play it for the first time in front of an audience. Since I arrived here, I haven't played with anybody for about a week. I worried I may have lost the timing with the others. If it was a sport, it would be really bad after a week of no practice. Today's our last day at work and we'll have free time from tomorrow. But the girls plan to go out with co-workers for shopping tomorrow. It's incredible they do that on the day of a performance, but they made that plan beforehand. Jeez, I don't have a chance to practice with anybody. Are you outside?
じゃあ、私が一緒に練習しますよ。
Kashiwara suggests. Oh, really? Are you sure?
はい。私は買い物といっても特に欲しいものはないですから。
Alright, thanks. But won't Shina complain if you cancel it now?
大丈夫ですよ。同僚の方と念願のヤギ料理を食べに行くみたいですから、私どころじゃないはずです。
Well, as long as God makes her happy. She heaves a sighing. That sounds like Karen, but Kashiwara, maybe you?
なんでしょう。
Maybe you want to practice with me because you don't want to eat the goat dishes?
そんなことないですよ。
She denies, but I'm skeptical because she hesitated a bit. I doubt that. Anyway, tomorrow, we start discussing the details.
おい、
It's the manager?
待ちに待った遊びの話をしたい気持ちはわかるけど、最後だから雑談しないできっちりと仕事してほしいな。
We get back to work in a hurry? Kira. This morning I sleep in and wake up slowly. I'm finally free from work! It's not that I didn't like the job, but I was just happy to feel surprisingly fresh like this. Then I get out of the room and to brush my teeth I pass by a person in pajamas, presumably having a day off. He looks sullen, probably because he still has to work tomorrow. In contrast, I must look really happy. I feel good. I go to the office to return my uniform. I washed it last night and it's dry already. Yellow-san tells me the girls have already returned theirs. I feel a bit sad to part with the uniform. She tells me we can keep the dorm keys until we leave Okinawa. I feel very blessed.
どうせ部屋は余ってますから構いませんよ。
I'm grateful for the offer because that means we don't have to spend money for hotels. She says we can still use the cafeteria too. So I eat curry rice there, then get out of the hotel. Kashiwara is waiting for me at the entrance. She's sitting in the shade with her guitar. She smiles and waves at me when she finds me in the distance. While waving back at her, I reflect that we've become really close, yoink. You must look really close to others when you see us waving and smiling like this. I feel happy. I wonder if this relationship is really okay this way. I walk up to her. Sorry to have kept you waiting.
いいえ、私が早かったんです。
Kashiwara is still smiling. She must have had extra time after the other girls left. Didn't he say something when you told them you want to practice?
いいえ、練習熱心だねって。あと、美味しいお土産見つけてくるから楽しみにしてって言われました。
It's more like I'm dragging you down with my negligence, though.
そんなことないですよ。 私もゆっくり練習したかったんです。このところちょっと怠けてましたから。
While talking with her, I realized the employees stare at us sideways when they pass us to go into the employee entrance. I must be bothering them because I'm talking with a girl when they have work. We stop chatting there and go to pick up our stuff in the dorm. After we come back, we start looking for a good place to for practice. Let's practice in front of an ice cream vending machine. We go to Zabakape, the place where we went the other night. This place is good because not many people are around. Actually, not even ice cream vendor. This is like, there's a lot of food. A lot more food than the ice cream alone. I can look far over the ocean from the cliff top today. Okay, let's start practicing in this beautiful scenery. Kashiwara nods with a smile. We sit in the shade by an ice cream shop. We use small battery-powered amps at a low volume. In this location, our songs strangely sound softer and soothing even though the songs are about violence and rebellion. Far from peacefulness, speaking of rebellion. Jesus. Or are we playing it like that, reflecting our current emotions? Especially in my case, I just ate some psychologically content. Besides, me is a pretty girl. I'm too content now. You see, you need starvation to do rock, but I have none right now. I feel like I'm playing too slow. It's not good. I'm too relaxed to practice. I laugh.
どうせなら本当にそういう優しい曲を演奏しましょうか。指鳴らしのつもりで2人でセッションしましょうよ。
Kashiwara says it's like a joke, but we start jamming. She plays an instant melody, and I follow her with my bass. Then she follows after me. Yoink. The only cues when jamming are one another's ideas. We sometimes switch roles or play in unison. It feels erotic, especially when it's one-on-one. The scenery behind them looks beautiful. The melody sounds very peaceful, reflecting Kashiwara's personality. Yeah, this sounds more befitting the situation. I see that to hide my embarrassment. Doesn't she feel weird like I do? She just smiles back. It really is peaceful. Sometimes tourists look at us, bow to greet them. They bow back with smiles. I feel music can really suit people.
お兄ちゃんたち、趣味がいいね。カップルで BGM をつけてくれてんの？
A middle-aged woman from the ice cream shop talks to us from behind. I snap out of the music by our voice and we turn around. Oh, sorry, are we too loud? She shakes her head.
いや、素敵な音楽を流してもらって仕事もはかどるよ。暑いでしょ？これでも食べなさい。
She gives us each some ice cream.
路上だと万一警察が来たら怒られちゃうから、もう少しお店に寄って店の屋根の下にちょっと入るといいよ。それにしても2人とも綺麗なカップルで羨ましいことだね。
She returns to set the shop after seeing that. She said something weird at the end, as if her vision is bad, but I don't care. She's kind. It's purple. Is it red jam flavor? A laugh while holding the ice cream? We can't play like this.
そうですね。こんなのいただいてしまっていいんでしょうか。
Kashiwara is smiling. I like a bit. It's sweet, chilly, and good. My comment isn't very witty. It's great in this heat, but I can't taste the red jam very much.
なんだか嬉しいです。私、こういうのあまり食べたことがなくて。
Kashiwara looks amazed while she licks it. It's not really healthy food. It can't be that bad either, but it's not the best kind of food for a rich and sickly girl. But it's red jam. Maybe it's good because it has polyphenol in it? Even though I say polyphenol, I don't know what it's good for.
行楽地のそばだとか、よく手に持って歩きながら食べてますよね。ああいうの楽しそうで羨ましかったな。
Okay, why don't we take a walk while eating it? Your dream as a kid will come true.
いいです。そんなどこへ行くわけでもないのに、うろうろ歩いたって仕方ないですよ。
Kashiwara giggles? That's a pity. I bite into ice cream. I always bite when I eat something like this. Candy stuff.
前島さんは小さい時からよく食べてましたか？
I like snacks, but I didn't like sweets that much. When I was small, I thought eating sweets was uncool for a boy for some reason. I don't know why I thought like that, though.
うちの祖父はモナカとか大福とか甘いものをいつも食べてますけど、年を取るにつれて男の人は甘いものが好きになってゆくのでしょうか。
I've never heard of that. I guess men like sweets as girls do. Maybe men just start accepting reality as you get older.
なるほど。
Oh, you know what? I realized you're more talkative when it's just the two of us. I noticed this after I started working with her. You don't talk much when you're with everybody.
それキラちゃんにもよく言われます。
Kashiwara looks a bit embarrassed.
喋りにくいとかそういう意識はないんです。ただ人がたくさんいるところだと自分が話し出すタイミングがうまくつかめなくて、何か話そうとした時にはもうその話題が終わってたり。
I see.
でも私もともとはおしゃべりなんですよ。
Yeah, I can see that. You're different from the image people talk about in school.
皆さんが私に対してちょっと変なイメージを持ってるんだと思いますよ。
And I have an image of you saying pata pata in water, honestly. Really?
そうですよ。
While chatting, we finished ice cream. I ate the cone and she follows suit. Then we resume our practice. Oh, it's being held by a cable. Then we resume our practice at ice cream. Since we're allowed by the women, we tend to play songs that match the atmosphere, forgetting the songs for tonight's performance. In the end, we don't get to play the songs for tonight much. I don't know what we came here for. We play hard until it's almost time to meet up with our girls. But before we do, we decided to go in the lighthouse since we didn't have a chance last time. The entry fee is 600 yen. There's a sign at the entrance. It says this area used to be restricted by the US Army and some serious stuff. You climb up the stairs and get to the view deck. It must be horrible for people with acrophobia because the lighthouse is built on top of the cliff. The wind flatters our clothes. They say smoke and stupid people like the heights, so I'm okay here. This China Sea looks very refreshing. Aren't you scared? I noticed that the question wasn't necessarily because of the look on her face. She's looking at the ocean like a child while holding her head in the sea breeze. I can see some islands over the ocean, but I don't know their names. When we look at the coast, we can see the hotel we worked at. Many people must be working right now. That hotel belongs to the Kashiwara group, right? So that means that gorgeous hotel is going to be yours in the future? Sounds like my tongue slipped.
そんな会社のものですから私のものにはなりませんよ。
But won't they give it to you if you say you want it?
どうでしょう。でも行ってみるのもいいかもしれませんね。
She laughs.
あのホテルは私にとっても思い出深いものになりましたから、きっとあそこで前島さんと一緒に働いたり夜にご飯を食べたことは一生私の記憶に残るんだと思います。
Hey. She may remember the hall for the rest of her life. I'll remember her face. While I'm looking at her face absentmindedly, she looks a bit serious.
今日のライブはこのバンドでの最後の演奏になるかもしれません。なんとかいいものにしたいですね。
I nod. Kira, Kira. We meet up with Kirari and Chiani in front of the dorm. Then we head to the club in Koza. The man still feels shaky and bad. It makes us tired, but this feeling is already indispensable to our trip.
なんだかワクワクするな。
Kirari sounds carefree. Yoink. Oh, wait, I already have that. Oops. Are we okay without any rehearsals? In contrast, I'm worried. Today we'll get on the stage as a surprise guest. We'll leave our instruments to the club workers beforehand. They say they do set up everything for us, but I'm worried because people have different tastes for the monitored speaker outputs. Usually people have a chance to set up beforehand, even though it's a surprise performance. Well, maybe I shouldn't be too fussy. I know that's the atmosphere of the club, but I'm still worried.
今から緊張してたって仕方ないよ。今日は正式な出演ってわけでもないんだし、楽しもう。
I feel like I'm a coward when a cautious person like Chiani tells me that.
大丈夫ですよ。今日はたくさん演奏したし、喜んでもらえてたじゃないですか。
Even Kashiwara encourages me? Yeah, I know, but...
鹿之助はさ、きっと対抗心があるんだよね。
Chiani giggles.
前すごいバンド見ちゃったんでしょ。それに勝ちたいとか、それより受けたいとか、そんな風に思ってるんじゃないの？鹿之助って結構負けず嫌いだからね。
Maybe you're right.
鹿くんは正しいよ。ロックはね、戦いなんだから。
Even though Kirari says that, I don't know if she's serious. Then we enter the club for the third time. The owner is pleased because we come often. He types to me so rapidly I can't understand. I can't even tell if it's English or Japanese. I can guess so. Since we performed today, I'm dressed up like a girl. He must be saying something about it. I'm a bit nervous looking at this, but since there are many foreign girls in here, my height isn't too conspicuous. Some girls look even more masculine than me. We sit at the table to wait until our performance. The club is full, so we have to take a table in the back. Since we look like a group of 4 girls, guys try to pick us up in shaky Japanese from time to time.
これあちらのお客さんからのサービスです。
Now, a waiter puts a drink on my table. I see a black man who obviously looks like a soldier winking at me. I get confused at first, but whatever. I take the drink and smile back at him. Then he grins, showing his white teeth. A US Marine soldier is flirting with me. I'm moved and scared. Many guys have talked to me when I was in drag, but that guy must be the strongest so far. What happens if he finds out I'm actually a man? He gets mega erected? I sip of the drink. Man, it's not cooked, it has liquor in it. It smells like tequila. This cocktail is called Mexicola or something. Oh, sounds like a cool name. It's stronger than it tastes. What's that guy trying to do? Make me drunk? I stare at the glass while thinking how to reject him in case something really happens.
食べないと冷めちゃうよ。
I hope he didn't put the sleeping pills in there. Kirari urges me. A freshly made pizza is on the table.
みんなの視線からすると、ここでは鹿之助が一番モテてるような気がする。あなたって外国人受けするのかしらね。外国に移住したら幸せになれるかもしれないよ。
Oh boy, Chiani looks serious. No way! That scares me. It's guys who seem interested in me.
そうは言うけど、男性同士の結婚が認められてる国だってあるよ。
Even if some law allows it, my feelings don't allow it.
残念。
No, it isn't! You think I'm your toy?
でもシカ君の美しさはグローバルワイドだと思うよ。思うよね。そうね。私も前島さんは自分で思ってるよりもずっと綺麗だと思いますよ。もっと自信を持ってください。
I don't want to be confident about it. You guys compliment me on my drag, but I'm not comfortable with it. I know there are some perverts in this world who like me, but I can't be more beautiful than real girls. No way, you're just kidding me. I got heated up.
あちらのお客様からこちらのドリンクです。
Yay. A waiter puts a blue drink in front of me. I look at the direction he points to. Another marine soldier is brightly smiling at me. I forcefully put on a smile on my twitching face and wave at him.
ほら、モテモテじゃん。
Yeah, I can see that. Karate looks upset for some reason. Shit. Excellent timing. She's just upset that she's not getting free food or drinks. I can't even object. I sipped a blue drink recklessly. It definitely has alcohol in it. Don't drink too much of it.
そろそろ現実を認めた方がいいわよ。
Chiani acts like she proved something and I don't like it. And it doesn't matter to these girls if I accept the reality or not. But I still can't come up with objections. I'll go down to Mexico. Momentarily, I wondered if it's okay to drink before the performance. But it's wasteful if I don't finish them, and it's their favor. It isn't going to be a problem, and I can't stay sober now.
これはあちらのお客様からです。
Stop! There comes the third one. I'm drinking recklessly. Our turn comes up. A middle-aged foreign man from the Our Night is singing on the stage. We're supposed to be called by the MC when his band finishes.
ちょっと大丈夫？飲みすぎじゃない？
Oh,
顔
fuck.
真っ赤だよ。
Chiani looks worried. What is she saying? She's the one who urged me to drink when I started drinking in frustration. Shut up. Like this is a punk rocker's minimum requirement. You can leave playing sober to some cowardly idiots. I spit some really nasty words in frustration. I know it's nasty even in frankness.
そうだ、パンクロックは自由だ。
But Karate appreciates it. I get a bit worried when Karate agrees joyously.
ちょっと本当に顔が真っ赤ですよ。気休めかもしれないですけど、これ飲んでください。
She puts beer in front of me this time. Kashiwara hands me a glass of water. Even if she worries about me, I dig the glass. Then an announcement echoes to the whole club.
第二文芸部
Applause holds even though nobody knows our band. People are joyous. It's funny to see people clapping with big gestures to our very deserved band name. Anyways, we stand up proudly like professional wrestlers called onto the ring. The applause gets bigger. Karate answers by waving her hands. I hold up a fist. I get usually embarrassed, but I'm fine thanks to the alcohol. At the end, she says something in English. The crowd splits apart just like Moses split the water. I learned that in Bible study. Moses escaped from foreigners, but these foreigners who welcomes us on stage now. I'm even going to play rock that was used to be called devil's music. I'm even dressed like a woman. Even worse, I'm drunk. The Bible study teacher would cry. I let the teachers cry for the rock's sake. Karate announces something in English. The audience seems to understand what she says, even though she said she wasn't confident. I don't understand what she says anyway. In the meantime, I get my bass and replace the previous bassist. I put the bass strap on my shoulder and do a thumbs up. He smiles and kisses my cheek. I get shocked, but it's just an ordinary Western greeting. Even common among men. I'm not being mistaken for a girl. I convince myself of this and smile back to him. The audience laughs out loud when Karate says something. Did she crack that American joke she was talking about? We told her not to, but she seems she did it anyway. She has guts. I've got to show my guys too, but I can't crack jokes in English, so I'll impress them with my performance instead. I guess I hate to lose after all. I usually try not to think about winning or losing in performances because there are too many great players around me that I can never beat. Our performance begins.
We wish the right to perform rock music!
After Kirara's declaration, our sound starts to flow. Yoink! Hey, you did! They don't look too bad in this is Kashiwara's guitar, but there's no problem. No wonder a lot of people have scoots for you. Her sound is not like the practice earlier. She sounds aggressive now. She's doing fine. As she sits on top of the lighthouse, this could be our band's last performance. Maybe she's thinking about that. The audience seems to like us, probably thanks to the alcohol. Since they're not here for music only, we feel more comfortable to play. We don't have to be serious like when we perform in front of an unfamiliar audience, but we can play happily without disturbing the audience's happy evening. We're lucky to be able to perform in this place at the end of our tour. As it brings an integral burden to nature, we're returning rock music to its home. Maybe it's the alcohol that makes me feel that way? My rascal, be happy! Those meaningless words come to my mind and I want to shout them. It's hard to move even though I'm in my usual clothes, women's clothes, and the bass is also hard to play because it's not set right for me. But the girls are playing as casual even though they have the same condition. Karate looks fine, and Stuffed Animal is dangling happily from her mic as usual. I shouldn't be complaining. I don't know if I'm really drunk, but my fingers move fine and I can get the pitch right. My head feels a bit feverish, but it's not affecting my performance. The song is called Let's Jump! In fact, we might want to cover New York punk songs, but we decided to do our original songs. This is the first song we made and we've played numerous times before. I think it's Remember Everything. The audience seems to like it. The next one, Kimi no Motoe, is also welcome. We played My Way last week, and I'm pumped that everybody likes it the best. We messed with the song in the spring practice, but I never thought we do play it here. But the audience loves it. In the middle of our performance, a vocalist from the previous band comes up on stage in excitement. He shares the mic with Karate and starts singing. Then the whole crowd raises up. After My Way, Karate shouts the song's name not on the set list. We start playing that song anyway. The foreign man sings, Karate sings, and the audience sings. We must be just mixing up, but the crowd is messing up too. We just keep playing endlessly. Karate is shouting in Okinawa dialect. Nihidebiru! Nanku Runa Isa. I wonder what that means. Somebody hands me a beer beneath the sun and I gulp it on stage. It looks like a beer, but it's much stronger. I'm not chicken, so I forcefully gulp it down. My head spins. My fingers fumble, my bass lets out an unexpected notes. Is this really okay as my last performance on this tour? Look at Kashiwara, she's also playing like that. Smiling with a red face. Somebody must have given her a drink as well. I've never seen her that red before, so I get worried. Are you alright? Kashiwara smiles.
何がですか？最高ですよ。ライブって本当に楽しいですね。
Who looks the most as having fun as Shieri, honestly. Then she starts running. She's perfectly drunk, I'm worried, but she puts her face near mine, smiling.
ほら、前島さんも。ほら。
What's that?
演奏ですよ。昼間一緒に弾いたじゃないですか。
Yeah, it's a song we played earlier. I didn't know it's because of the different arrangement. Okay, I got it. I tried to arrange it on the spot, but I can't think of it, so I play it just like earlier. Kashiwara looks happy when I play along. Shinny pulls up and it sounds like a song already, but Karate still hasn't noticed. She's just repeating that. Then somebody hands me another bottle. I check it and it's a beer bottle, but the content is different. The person who handed me that is a horny-looking middle-aged white man. And our eyes meet, he smirks. I feel like he just challenged me, so I'll calm it down. The alcohol burns my throat. I continue playing while bearing the headache. I can't hear the melody anymore. The drum, guitar, audience's noise, everything is out. On top of those, the stage lights and the reflections of the instruments makes me dizzy and my head is spinning. I'm totally drunk now. My hands are moving automatically, but I'm not sure it sounds like music anymore. Is this okay? What the hell? Yoink. That's it for my inner dialogue. It's okay. It's fun. I keep scratching my bass. Can I still shout again? What is Nankuro nice? I mean, I can't remember anything after that. Oh boy. I wake up on the hard floor. I sneeze. There's no blanket or anything. I'm lying naked. It's dark around and there are people lying all over. It looks like hell, but it's actually inside geisha. How did you end up naked? People aren't dead. I can't see them breathing. They probably couldn't make it to their houses last night. There are men and women of different skin color lying on the floor. This scenery looks like nothing but punk. Did I fall asleep after the performance last night? I see a red mark on my belly shaped like a bass. My breath smells like alcohol. When I get up, long hair touches my back. I'm still dressed in drag. I must have done something like a striptease in Tipsiness. I'm still wearing underwear, thankfully, but I don't feel comfortable just in this. I find my skirt on the floor. I pick it up and wear it, but it doesn't feel that different. I want my shirt, but I can't find it. I feel horrible, even though I did this myself. I'm so thirsty I can't even reflect what I did. Should I go to the restroom to get tap water, or can I get a bottled one from the counter? I walk to the entrance and I find Chiani, Kirari, and Kashiwara sleeping on a couch in the back. They even have blankets in them, but not on me. Yoink. They're fast asleep, comfortably and peacefully. On the contrary, I'm half naked, missing clothes, and almost catching a cold over the bass-shaped something on my belly. I feel a grudge against them. But I was their lost for words. Anyway, I can't keep my hand on her breasts, so I withdraw my hand. See? We get back to normal, it's nothing.
Hi.
Kashiwara nods. Well, there you have it. Even though I see that, I don't know what we have. Whatever. You should get more sleep or you'll get sick. Good night. I'll leave her because I don't want to think too much.
おやすみなさい。
I hear her voice from behind. After I drink water in the restroom, I go back to sleep where I originally was. I don't understand what happened to myself. Anyhow, Kashiwara is not likely to remember it. I hope she doesn't change her attitude towards me from now on. She kinda sounded like she's sobered up, so I don't know. I guess I just got lucky? Or maybe it was just a dream? I wake up around noon. Everybody else is already up. The owner says he's going to treat all of us with a barbecue. He seems very impressed with our performance last night. I want to think if what happened last night is real or not, but there's no time. I go outside and head to the barbecue location. We come to a port. The owner is taking us to a near uninhabited island to barbecue there. He says the beach of that island is almost a private beach. He uses that island for his family occasions. While putting the barbecue equipment on the boat, a familiar face shows up.
いやー、昨日の夜は楽しかったみたいですね。
It's Tom. He's carrying bags of meat and vegetables because the owner asked him to get stuff for the barbecue.
僕も皆さんのライブを見に行きたかったんですけど、昨日は仕事が入っていまして。
Yoink. He scratches his head apologetically. The boat starts after we loaded all this stuff. 9 people on a small cruiser were cramped. A ship this size throws hard. By the time some of us start to get sick, we arrive at the island. Some might have thrown up if it hadn't been this quick. Darren and his friends must be used to the boat. They're setting up the barbecue on the white sand while chatting. One person opens a can of beer already. I'm gonna end the episode right here. It's over an hour. Yeah, I'm ending the episode here. So, thank you for watching. I'll see you in another one real soon.